it's going to be easy to see what I'm doing then. Since it's already fallen out. Come off, you bloody thing. That clip. Chinese cables are annoying. Oop. Right, I'll just take this thing out of the way. It'll just be easy to see what I'm doing. Right. Yeah, I just realised something. Yeah, there's no wonder I've had some because when I designed these, I was thinking quite clearly, and then I realised, just remembered why. I was thinking, why did I make them longer on one side? Oh yeah, of course, it's because these laminations take up so much more space in the middle. Yes, that's why. Yeah, because these laminations that go on for the return for the other side actually take up more space. So the long ones are supposed to be on the inside, and I forgot about that. It's amazing how you forget things when you design something. That's why I don't like an interruption to my work, because when you're waiting for money and everything else, every delay causes you to have mistakes. Right, okay, I've got all three of them out at once then. So let's do this again. So the long ones want to be on the inside. Yeah, okay, that's why because they're slightly longer on one side. This is the long side, this is the short side. Right, I'll just do this again. And I can get to it a lot easier now. Oh, the stream has just restarted without me realising it. Are you still with me, Alan? So that file didn't get a name. Are you still with us, Alan? Or Hyde, or anyone? I'll just sweat the dust into the bin. God, why is it so tight? Why is it tighter this way around? It doesn't make sense. Shouldn't be. Ah, there it's going now. I must have got a burr on the end. Oh yeah, because I found one end, didn't I? That was why. I need to take my file. Just take a little bit of that sharp edge off there, that's why. Okay, it should go in now. That's better. Right. Yeah, that's the right way around. That one is a bit. That's better. I'm using a chisel, a punch to tap it. Well, I don't want to hit it with a hammer because it will bend. Right, that one's in. hard to tell which is the long one, you know. Oh, damn it. My eyes are playing tricks on me right now. Yeah, that's a short one. Thought it was. Oh, you could file that again. Take that edge off. I hope I haven't got it. I hope I haven't got my magnets mixed up either. Let me just check. That's right. That one is just being awkward. I know I won't go in. Gluey stuff on the end. Are you still there, Alan? Because the stream restarted itself. One? What's that? One what? Okay. Yeah, well I wasn't sure because sometimes the stream doesn't, when it restarts, sometimes people don't get it refreshed automatically or something, and well, that can happen. What? To what? Oh, I'm using 3 on the inside and 2 on the outside. And there's actually 6 on each side of the unit. There's 3 in this one. That's why they're a bit tighter going in. Oh right, I don't know why that is. I don't know why. Yeah, it's probably because my bandwidth is being throttled, because my ISP's been a pain just lately, and my upstream is probably getting throttled a bit. Yeah, bandwidth is just cruddy at the moment. Right, let's okay, this one's easier. Some of them are just a little bit tight, but they're not bad. They'll go in. I don't want to start filing these bobbins out because it needs dismantling everything. I really don't want to be doing that. I'm not using a hammer because it would bend them. I'm using a punch to do the tapping. Right. I need to get the other side in. Let's see. We have to add an extra lamination. There's two on that one. Two on that one. Oh, there's three on that one. So that's what I was looking for, the extra one, and it's in here. So that's right. So this one, I want the long end again. I need to take that burr off. I'm just taking the sharp corners off because they dig into the resin and then you can't get them in. It's like that you're chiseling the inside of the bobbin when you try to force them in with an edge. Trouble is, the magnets are making the filing stick to the end. So I'm going to pick it up with my finger. Oh yeah, I'm sure I know what I'm doing. I am only adding an extra lamination to the inner cores, and I'm having the bridge with a 2mm bridge on the inside instead of on the outside. So yeah, this is a pretty significant change. Yeah, we should see quite an improvement actually. Well, maybe we'll get 3 volts AC instead of half a volt. Maybe we'll actually get 30 milliamps instead of 13. Well, we'll have to find out, won't we? And there's a reason why I'm putting the magnet holders in last, and that's because they're a lot looser now, so I shouldn't have a problem putting the magnet holder back in. fingers crossed. That's a bit tight. There we go. It was just a bit of gooey stuff, I think. You gotta go in. Still not going in right. That bobbin, the middle bobbin's just a little bit tight. What I'll do is I'll get my router file. Where's this? Where's the square router file? I don't know where that is. I'll just use my ordinary square file a minute. Hang on. Just need to clear this axis a little bit. Right, should work. We add a little bit of something there. Oh, that's the short end. It's the long end I want. Now it's going now. Ah! God, it caught the back of my finger then. It went in though. That wants to be in the rubber. That's in. And that one's in. Right, one more on this end. That's the long end. Jerry's having a lot of internet problems tonight. Right, well, I've still got a burr on here. I can feel it. This one's been tight as well. Just a minute. Still not quite there. Hang on a minute. I want to use my router file. My rasper file, I mean. It's this bobbin that's been awkward. I checked them holes earlier and everything, I tested it. There must be some muck or something wedged between these two laminations that's making them wider than they should be. So I'm just going to split them and check them. The magnets are so powerful. Hard to get them apart. Oh God. I'm going to split my nail now. That's why the super glue on these, bit of super glue got between these. That's probably the problem. Ooh. Right, take the other one off. I'll take both of these off actually and clean them. Yeah, there's quite a bit of super glue. That's why they're wider than the rest. Talk about tight tolerances. A tiny little bit of super glue causing me all this grief. Right. Right, they should go in now. Try again. Okay, yeah, you're not missing much anyway at the moment. Still something foul in me. I don't understand it why, because I checked all these holes earlier and they're all clear. Very strange. Maybe there's a hamster down there in the hole, or a rabbit. Well, I'm certainly not taking the whole thing apart just to get that one in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to squirt some isopropyl alcohol down the hole. That will loosen up whatever is the problem. I'm sure it's probably a bit of super glue or something. Oops, super glue or something. So if I stick this in the hole, and squirt some isopropyl alcohol down the leg, it should run in the hole. Lubricate or loosen whatever the problem is. Because it's nothing big, I don't think. I need to get the legs together first. I haven't got the legs together properly. Ah, there we go, it's going away. Right. I'm out of step with the others, so that one was pushing a bit more. Ooh, there we go, it's going now. Heh, marvellous. A little bit of isopropyl alcohol will solve all your problems. Yeah, it must have been a bit of dried superglue or something down the hole, because I used a bit of acetone in that isopropyl alcohol, just a tiny little bit. Now I have to get the magnet holder back on, which shouldn't be a problem. It should go on fairly easy. I don't know if my marking's still on here. Oh yes it is, I can see it. And top was also there, so shouldn't make no difference really, because these are loose enough to fit. I just get them located in that centre hole there. Oh, what's this? Oh, flipping magnetic. I've got crap sticking to my things now. Well, we have a bit of splaying going on, so I have to sort that splaying problem out. Where the splay outwards, so I'm going to have to look down the middle and line these up. Oops. Those. And that one. Magnets are always a pain. Ah, tweezers. Where's the tweezers? That should work. That's in that one. get these lined up. Yeah, it would have helped if I'd superglued them together, they wouldn't be splaying outwards. That is part of the problem. But I don't want superglue in there right now because I might have to undo them again, and superglue is not my friend right now. Oh, come on. Something non-magnetic. I'll stick this plastic between those. I think that plastic between those, that might work better. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Oh yeah. Right, come on baby, go on in. Come on, you've been in there before, you can do it again. Ah, right, one side is going in. Right, take my plastic out. Rotate without slipping is the trick. Right, get the plastic in the other side. And in there. Can we get them lined up? I need another plastic. Right, I've got another brush here. I've got a whole stack of paintbrushes. I need to get that back a bit. That one. Hang on, which holes are they in? 1, 2. 2. This doesn't want to be in there, it wants to be over there. That's what's wrong. That's better. Oops. This wants to be over here. Over there. Everything's falling out. One, two, three. Yeah, I want to be in these. That wants to be in that one. That wants to be in that one. I said it would be easy to get them in here. Oh, that's when you're thinking one-dimensionally. The other side's going in. Should be able to get them in once I get. It's about jiggling things around. I don't know what it is. Oop, I'm going to break my bobbin if I'm not careful. Oh, damn it, the other side's come out now. Jesus. Oh, I'm not making much fun right now. This is no fun at all. You know what I'm going to have to do? I don't want to do it. I'm going to have to put a tiny blob of super glue on the ends of these laminations to stop them from going like a flower. That is the only way. That is the only way. I hate to say it, but well, I can certainly do that, but I have to be very careful not to get them really straight. You see, if the super glue actually spreads out too much, it won't go in anywhere because it'll be too thick. That is the problem. And they want to spread out with the magnetism. You see, the magnetism just wants to splay them outwards. Right, so let me think. How's the easiest way of doing this? Get two pairs of tweezers on them to get them straight. Oh, these are no good because they're bent. Right, that's better. Get them straight, and I could put a tiny dab. So I've got some super glue actually on the rubber. Put some super glue on there, then just a tiny speck, because it always comes out that tube too fast. That's the problem. So if I put a blob on here, right. Then I dip something like a screwdriver, get these lined up, and I use this plastic thing to just dab a tiny bit on the end. That probably is the best idea yet. because I can control exactly how much I put on the end. I just want to get these so that they don't splay outwards on me. Right, that one should have stuck now. Has it buggery? Oh, that's marvellous, isn't it? Why didn't it stick? $10? Oh yeah, forgot about that. Right, has it held it now? Yeah, okay, so I need to individually just put a tiny bit on the end of each of these. Okay, Shubas, you study. Yeah. You'll do it good. You might be a rocket scientist someday if you study hard enough. Oh, Shubas is probably going to say, been there, done that. This is straight even. Right, is that one stuck? Okay, that one's held together. Right, get my tweezers on this next one, and hopefully I can get that one lined up too. This is only going to hold them together while I get them inside the... Oh, that's bloody super glue's gone hard now. Typical. Another blob. Alright. Right. 10 seconds. Okay, has that one stuck? No, it hasn't. Bloody hell. I hope this doesn't make these things too thick to go in the hole. I'll be so pissed. Oh, excuse my language. I'm just going to stick my finger on. Fingers always seem to make it set quicker as well. Okay. Right, that's stuck. See, they're splaying out because the magnetic field makes them want to spring outwards. Now let's try the next one. I need another blob of super glue. See, when you squirt this stuff, you always want one blob, and you always end up with two. So. Get that straight. Actually, even one blob's too big for this. Is that done? Well, just about. I'm sticking out my finger, so it should be. No, it's these are the ones that are worst. They're really splaying out. Okay. I think that's straight. And it just moved. I heard it, felt it click. Yeah, I'm hard at it. Yeah, I'm making some adjustments to my device. I am reading chat. Yeah, major increase on the laminations on the inside core, and because of that I've had to pile out the inside magnet holders, and the problem is that my laminations are splaying outwards, and it's becoming impossible to thread them through the bloody holes, because like magnetism, everything wants to spray outwards like a flower petal, and so I'm having to super glue the ends because I can't get them into damn holes, even though the holes are supposed to be big enough. So I'm putting a blob of super glue on my rubber right now, because if I put it on the metal I get too much of it, and I'm hoping that this will work just enough to get it in the hole, and then I hope this does. It's just to hold them just until I get them in the damn holes, and then once they're in the holes I can squirt them with some squirt them with a bit of isopropyl alcohol with a bit of acetone mixed in to soften the super glue again, so that they don't stick and super glue themselves to the hole. Yeah. Right, is that one stuck? Not quite. It's almost there. There's one lamination that's not quite sticking. This is playing havoc with my rubber. Well, when it's set I should be able to peel it off the rubber. I'm putting a bit more on the others just for good measure, just to make sure they don't split on me again. I'm going to be out of super glue at this rate. Okay, is this gonna hold? My hand's getting tired. Okay, it looks like it's holding it together this time. Question is, can I get this in the hole now? We'll have to find out. It's supposed to be adjustable. supposed to be able to pull this back a bit, but when it's not not in the bobbins though, because the bobbins are so. Get these positioned right, it should make it easier. Just bend them slightly. All about just getting them in the right positions. Hopefully that super glue will hold. Right, let's try this now. Which is the top? Lost my mark. There it is. Right. I'm going to be there this time. I have to be very careful I don't break this super glue. Stuck to that. That bloody lamination has come apart again. I'm not worried if I can just get them in. One is not a big problem, it's when they all come apart that's the problem. And they seem to be. This is not good. This is no fun. Get in. You get in the hole. God, I had you in earlier, singularly. So what have you got against group bondage? I want my laminations to get into group bondage. Well, they're all together. Right, in. Get in. They're starting to go in. At last. I don't want to slip now. Ooh. Well, we're nearly there. Come on. You can do it. You've been in there before. Oh shit, I broke my bloody bobbin. I'm gonna have to super glue that. Oh, maybe it's the one I broke last time. My bobbin just snapped. It's just the end there. Oh, I think it might be the one I broke last time I super glued it. Shucks. This is not my day. Get in the bloody hole, for God's sake. One half, the other bottom half was going in, but it's just this top half, it's just been a pain. Getting that bloody hole here. Count now. Right, that's 1, 2, 3. That's right. I've got them in now. Got them lined up in the right ones. I think they need lifting up a bit. Actually, I think that's the problem. That's probably it. So 1, 2, 3 vacant. This is the one it wants to be in. That one, and that one wants to be in that one. Oh, I bent that one now. What have I done? Oh dear. It's alright. My hand is getting so tired now. And I said it would be easy getting the magnet holders. Yeah, right. It is when you got them lined up properly. Go in there. Go on. You know, putting that super glue on the ends was a waste of bloody time. It just doesn't want to stick to mild steel very well. It's almost there. The outside ones are no problem, it's the inside ones. Oh yeah, if I twist slightly, that might be the problem. it in. It's almost in there. I am going to turn this on its back carefully. Now I've got it like this. I can rest my wrist for a while. I'm pressing down and I'm going to try and wiggle these in a bit. Oh, I see that one's wiggled its way out a bit, but phew, Jesus, I'm not far off. Now that I've got this on the table, I don't have to press underneath at the other side. I can actually see what I'm doing a little bit better. Actually, I could wiggle a bit the thing on against a flat surface and try to get this in. Almost in. I'm just worried about pulling the one on the other sides out, because they're just about, they might actually be, that's probably the problem. Just a minute. They are going in. They are almost there. Sorry you can't see right now, but I am not going to sacrifice this moment of glory. At any moment we're going to hear a thud when it goes down. It will be kind of like when this goes down, it will be because this thing is holding itself now, look. That's what I'm saying. It's about to go in. Look. It's on. It's just not in right. It's tight, that's what it is. They are actually going in. Oh, I see something. Oh, hang on. Some of my laminations aren't in the hole properly in there, but oh, that'll go. Aha, I see what the problem is. Some of my laminations got offset a bit. Upset. Offset. Right. We are going in now. God, this was such a job. That's off. That's out of alignment with that. So I've got to pull that down. There we go. Push that one back up into the. Push that core back because it's gone out of alignment. There we go. Push that back up. That one's back in alignment. That one's in alignment. That one's in alignment. We are going on now. Superglue couldn't go out the way because it was a waste of bloody time. It's nearly on. It's in the holes. It's just tight now. So a bit of isopropyl alcohol should loosen things up a bit. It worked before, so it should work again. Just wiggle it around until it goes in, because it's already going through. I've not bent anything so far, so just fingers crossed. And they're all in the right slots. It's just I could do one at a time, but I want to get them all together if I can. Let's leave them off until it gets it down further, I think. A couple of other things that line everything up. The outside ones aren't the problem, it's the inside ones that are stubborn. I thought I'd fire them slots out enough, you know, but maybe not. Oh, I see why it's jamming up. Oh. Hang on. It's nearly there. Coming through now. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm looking to make sure nothing's getting bent. I should have filed that slot out a bit more. Where's my rest file? Right, this one is tight, so I'm gonna one's gone. I hope his internet. Everyone's having internet problems these days. Jeremy's having problems. You see, I'm worried I'm going to stab myself as well when I push this down, because them metal things could go straight from my hand. So I'll do it this way. Oh, it's going. It's going. Oh yeah, look, we're nearly through. We are nearly through. That isopropyl alcohol and acetone has made that the part that was causing it the obstruction to. It's caused it to give a little bit easier. Oh, it's coming out now. It's coming through! Yay! Yay! Jesus! Well, I'll tell you, when I do that other one, I'm going to have to make sure that the bottom of those slots is not as tight. That's what I'll need to do. There we go. Right, it's going. Right, it's coming through at last. Yay! Nothing bent. Now you're getting a bird's eye view. The light's probably too much. Let's turn the light off so you can see it better. Right, okay, that's probably better for you actually. You can see the lamination more clearly. How the switches work, the magnetic switches. It looks like a golf ball in the middle, basically. An empty void. Right, I'll put the light back on because I can't see what I'm doing. Right, I need to wiggle these about a bit. Just to... Because that silver glue was on there, I can break that bond now because it's just been a problem with me. Should go in a bit better now. Make sure the magnets are lined up with the slots, because the magnets will go in easy. Right. And the bobbin will go on easy, by the way. I'm not having trouble with the bobbin, I don't think. Actually, I need to get rid of that silver that's on the end of here, because I don't need it now. It's more of a hindrance at the moment. I'll take this other end off as well, so when this is on it shouldn't be such a tight job, this. It's going. always having problems, I tell you. Well, not always, but when I have problems, I have big problems. Shubas doesn't have problems, he has bananas, which are a problem for some of us. Mainly the empty banana skin type. So, we just need to wiggle this about, it should go in there. Gotta loosen that up in it up, it should. I tested it for adjustability and everything, and oh, it's nearly there. Need to make sure the outsides are lined up too. Put that sleeve on. And that one on. It's nearly there. It's going on so slowly though. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to gently tap it with my rubber in the middle. This is like rubber hammer simulation because I'm using a rubber and a pair of pliers. Yeah, that's almost in. I'm just checking for the alignment now. I can actually see the ones that are too tight. And it's that one. And maybe that one. Or maybe not that one. I've got this one. Oh! That one's definitely the sticky one. And now I've tapped it down, it's pushed it out, it's knocking back in again. Anything to ease it off. Okay, let's try. Jesus, why is it so bloody tight? After all that bloody filing I did, it should be fine. We'll get there eventually. Just tap to get them straight. Maybe it's not as far as it'll go, maybe it's just that I've just taken into consideration that this bobbin, there should be an offset, there should be a gap down here. Ooh. No, it needs to be on more. The magnets are almost in to where they need to be. It needs to be a little bit more. Yeah, definitely a little bit more. Right, rubber. What's the rubber down? Yes. Yes, it just went. Yeah. There's one to be back a bit. This other end's going to come off in a minute because it's so easy to pull off, but I don't want it off yet because I'm still lining everything up. Yes, I'm going to take a break. I've been at this like, what, 4.5 hours almost non-stop without, well, I did have a break, didn't I, but not very long break. And that bobbin that I broke, actually I'm not too worried about it because it's a thick heavy duty wire, it's not going to go anywhere. I might have to just run some super glue down that. Oh, it's got double sided tape on there as well and it's holding it together, so that's fine. What I'll do is I'll just run some super glue down the back, then I'll just push it out up and it should, because the double sided tape is holding that together. I'm just going to run a bit of glue. Where is it broken anyway? Can't even see the crack. Oh, I see it. This flipping thing's blocked. Ugh, don't believe it. Right, where's the hole? Where is it? I'll crack the bobbin just about here somewhere. Ooh! Well, that super glue should find the crack. I'm going to have to make another bobbin anyway, I've got plenty of resin, I think. So, hopefully that will stick it anyway. don't want that on my hands. Oh well, my heat shrink sleeving's cracked now. Never mind. It's the outside one. I can easily make a new piece. Actually, I think I will. Oh dear. No, bugger it. I'll leave it for now because I've still got such a lot to do. Right. I'll sort that out later. And this still isn't on fully yet. Actually, it's on enough. I think it's on good enough because the magnets are sticking out now. Let's see. I can see the lamination bottom ends now. That's the one that was sticking so much because there's garbage come with it. So that's obviously the one that was getting so badly stuck. Because it's brought a load of crap with it. It's like planed its way through. So there's no wonder I was having trouble getting that one in because it's actually planed its way through. There's all the resin that it brought with it. So that one was causing me a lot of trouble. The others are alright. There's no garbage with the others, so the others were alright. It was just that one that was sticking. Anyway. Yeah, Alan, you're right, actually, Alan. Yeah, I am winning, but I need a break because I'm annoyed with myself. I'm annoyed with myself more than anything because I didn't file that enough on that particular one. That's the reason. It was just one blooming slot that was causing me the problems. And if I'd turned these and put them in them three and these three, it probably would have worked fine. But trust me, I went and picked this side with a tight one, you know. But we are just about ready to take this other one off, and that'll come off like that, easy. It was just I've got to file that one down, so yeah, I'm gonna have a break. A Kit Kat. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Oh. All right. But I am happy with the result that I was able to get. Let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 on that side, and that's what, 18. That's 18 laminations. It's 3.5 millimeters that way into the center core now. So you'll see that's going to make a big difference to the actual gain of the device, because as you know, magnetism is much stronger in the middle. So these laminations in the middle are actually thicker than the ones on the outside. So if you look for the magnifying glass, let me just turn this blinding light off, because it just makes it so you can't see properly. But if you look at the middle lamination, you'll see, let's get the light on it. I don't know if I've got it focused or not. Right. Okay, we're getting zoomed in a bit better. I can't seem to get them all in though. The outside ones are actually narrower than the inside ones now, so it's the other way around now. Anyway, it's hard to film, it's hard to get this magnifying glass in the right place. Right, break time. Light out for a bit. This other camera actually automatically adjusts its light level, which is really useful, because you don't notice much of a difference when I turn that light out. I just so want to get this in so that I can actually do more tests on it, you know. I'm quite eager to progress with something that's workable, you know, because I'm just so tired of waiting for that money coming and feeling like I'm stuck. I could get all that stuff ordered for my new device if I had that money. I could get I've got two pieces of lamination, two 3D prints to get printed, and I've got to get more laminations cut, and yeah, it's all been spread out over weeks and weeks instead of being able to get it all done at once, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna wash my hands and make another coffee. I'm just going to try something. I'm just going to flick to the desktop display and see if it keeps doing that lost signal thing. Because it didn't used to do that before. I don't know why it's doing it now. Let's just try something. I wonder if it's got something to do with the camera. Oh, wrong button. What am I doing? Let's see. It's not doing that lost signal at the moment, so it must be the camera. I'll go back to camera again. Must be a loose connection somewhere on the camera. Yeah, it's the camera. Hang on, let me check the lead. Oh, wire's tangled up now. Right. See if it's any better now. I just pressed the plug in a bit. No, it's still doing it. Ah, that's weird. Why is the camera doing it and not the desktop? Right, I've just moved the plug on the computer and it's still doing it. It's this stupid camera. Let me go to, let's just go to 2D mix, 3D mix. Right, see if the camera, let's see which goes off. Is it lost signal for the camera or is it lost signal for the desktop? Oh, it's the camera that's doing it. It's definitely the camera because I'm sharing my desktop and the camera at the same time now. Weird. Oh, maybe the camera's resolution set wrong. Let me just bring up settings, just a minute. Where is it? I've got which no, what the name? Logitech. That's the one. Logitech. I'll see if I can sort this out in the settings. Might be something in there. Right. Video effects. Is there anything in there that could be causing a problem? No, I don't think so. Right. Settings. Let's find frame rate somewhere in here. Low light boost. Automatic settings. What's this down here? 50 Hertz. Let's try 60 Hertz. Let's try that. Anti-flicker off. Turn that off. Let's try it. Anti-flicker off. Oh, it's gone dark. That's made it worse. 50 Hertz. Euro. 60 Hertz. What does upside down do? Upside down? Oh, this is weird. Let's see what else there is. Application preferences. Oh. Let's see what else there could be. I could change that video. Updates, I want that. Show webcam icon in the Windows. Keep webcam software on top of other. Auto preview photo or video after capture. What's this one? Show logic at vid button. Turn that off. Launch webcam software when the webcam is in use with other applications. That's okay. I don't know what the problem is. That's the website. Video mute. What's video mute do? Alright, okay. Video. I'm currently not supported, so that doesn't do anything. I honestly can't see anything that could be causing a problem, really. It doesn't give me an option to change frame rate or anything. Not in this. Let me go back up here. White balance auto. Let's turn white balance off. See if that does anything. No, that didn't do anything either. Maybe it's because I've got the microphone. Maybe it's because I'm not using the microphone on this camera. Shubis is gone again. What's that one? Well, I can't find anything in the settings for this. It's this camera that's the problem, that's for sure, because it's not interrupting my desktop capture. It's only the video camera. Let's try. Oh no, what else it could be? Just a minute. Oh, this might upset it a bit, I don't know. It's trying to preview the video camera. This might upset the live stream, I don't know. Oh, stop the application using the webcam and then press the reconnect button. No, I'm not going to do that. But it's strange that since that box came up, it isn't flashing anymore. That is so interesting. Don't you think that's curious? Why I bring this box up and then it stops flickering? Yeah, exactly. What signal could it lose? Exactly. But as soon as I bring up Logitech webcam software box, it doesn't say lost signal anymore. Have you noticed? So it's a software problem. It's a software problem. There's something in the software that is intermittently interrupting the signal to live stream. Because when I bring this box up, it's not doing it now. I've got a preview window up, which you maybe can't see, but the preview is now stopped flashing, hasn't it? So what I need to do is leave this box open and minimise it, and then problem solved. maybe. So as long as I've got this window open, it stopped flashing, hasn't it? Huh. That's really strange. Yeah, it's spyware, I tell you, we're being watched. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm still having a break. But I can take the other end off now. So I've got to. The next job is to fire this other end. I want to leave them in as well if I can. But they're probably going to be. Oh, that was tight as well. Well, it won't be when I've finished. because it's got to accommodate. It's got to accommodate 3 laminations in there when I get this off. This is the other one, and that one's stuck in there. Yeah, well, this is the other one, by the way. I'm taking off because I've got to do this one as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick them all down here and stack them so that these are tight as well. Oh, I still have my brake, by the way. Just want to get this out. Oh, I bent that one. Oh dear. I'll straighten it. It'll straighten. There we go. Jesus. Why is that so tight? Oh dear, that's so tight. Oh. Yeah, this one's really tight as well. It's not going to be though when I finished with it. Oh, you bugger. I bent it a bit as well. I lost a little cork in the middle. Yeah, I'm still having my bloody brake. I'll put it from the other side, I think. Can't get it. Ah, damn it, this is bloody tight. Ah, there we go. Got a bit bent, but no worries, I'll straighten it. And I've got spare ones, by the way. I have spare laminations in case I break one. That is going to get a good file, and I'm going to make sure they slide in properly as well. There's quite a bit of silver glue on these as well, which I'm going to clean up as I go along. Oh, and you won't be able to see over there now. Maybe now, but kind of interesting to see how when you put these down, if you actually put them down the wrong way around, they push themselves away. Oh, or attract. Oh, what's this? The whole thing just it flips, look. It's hovering now. It's actually hovering. If you get another magnet near it, I can influence it. Oop. Let's see. Oop, wrong one. It actually wants to levitate. Oh, that way round, it's attracted that way. Yeah, stop and a brake. Oh, I've got that one way around. That's the right way. Yeah, look at that. It kind of looks like, yeah. It's like one of them hingey things, you know, them things that were on a hinge. It behaves like that, but they're all just laminations and magnet. It's kind of really interesting how that sits. Someone's downloading off my FTP. I wonder who that could be, because I haven't shared any links tonight. I wonder if I'm getting hacked again. Yeah, somebody called. Somebody called. Anonymous. User Anonymous. Yeah, look at you. Yeah. I'm tired of that, you know. I keep getting idiots trying to log into my FTP server called Anonymous, and it's the ones that called admin that worries me. That's the problem with having an ISP with a dynamic IP address, because I can get allocated an IP address that was being used by somebody else for malicious reasons, and yeah, it's kind of scary. I'd like to have my own dedicated IP then, because there's two sides of the coin though. In one respect, if you download files illegally, having a dynamic IP could be an advantage, but on the other hand, you could also end up with an IP address, if it's dynamic, that was previously used by a criminal, so I just hope they keep the timestamps right. So the only question is that you're probably thinking about is, will the bobbin go on alright on this side? Yes, it will. Well, I checked it earlier and it's going to be fiddly to thread it through, I suppose, again, but there's no reason why it shouldn't, because these bobbins are actually already the right size for the laminations. Well, I'll worry about that later. The other bobbin should go on fine. It can take the 3 laminations in the middle. It's just going to be another threading issue. Shouldn't be as much trouble as I had with that flipping magnet holder though, blooming heck. I'm just curious to see if it's going to go in easy or not. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to nip these up again because they're splayed out again. I'll get them on. So, that flickering stopped now then, Alan, has it? Because I can't see it. Yeah, there's it's just strange. You know, actually, the stream is getting up to 2 hours. It's up to 2 hours and 17 minutes. So I think what I need to do is restart the stream manually. Before I actually, well, when I finish my break, so that I get a full 3 hours again. Otherwise, I'm going to get cut off in midstream. So, while I'm in the middle of doing the next magnet holder. It's funny after going through all those settings. What I'm saying, it's strange. I went through all those settings and nothing affected it except for that preview window. Well, let's close this preview window and see what happens. Does it keep saying lost connection again? I've closed the preview window now. You know where it said another device is using your camera. Huh. Well, it's not come back. Interesting. Oh well. Okay, Alan, I'm going to restart the stream. I'm going to stop it and then restart, okay? Hope that if that problem comes back, I know how to sort it this time.